Hello and welcome to the 17th episode of the Full Tilt DotA podcast on the week of October the 30th. I'm your host, Justin, aka Ruffles and Syrup, and with me today, as you can see, is Joey, aka Cristo.
What's good, guys?
And Ryan, aka Biscuit.
Hi.
So we've switched up our casting format here. We're gonna go to a live, or not. I guess it won't be live, but a little video chat session here, so you guys can actually
live 2 days ago.
We're gonna put this stuff up on YouTube. Probably change the format of our cast a little bit to become more video centric. I think it'll help out keeping up with everything every week. So, what do you guys think?
I'm loving it. I like the new layout you did. That's some good work. I personally wouldn't have put the time into it because I'm a lazy motherfucker, but
True.
More power to you.
Hey.
True. I almost didn't even want to log on tonight because I have people over my. So I'll apologize in advance. I've got people in my living room watching movies and stuff, and sneaking through. So if there's any noise that pops up, I'll try and mute when appropriate. But other than that,
that's all
sorry.
right. They can deal with it.
Yeah.
So, Dota, I've played a couple games in the last 2 weeks or so. It's been the same old Joey. I think we've played a ton of games, and then we've switched into a little bit of CS:GO lately. But a lot of our games during the day, they've been pretty intense. I'm starting to really like this patch, I have to say.
I will tell you from 6.82. I told you guys last cast and probably the one before that I've gone up about 500 or so MMR. There were a few games where I was about 3,400, which I want to try and break 34 and start moving on to 35, 36. Like you, I think Joey, you're at 37-ish.
Yeah, I'm sitting at 37 for solo and party.
So my party will not ever move anywhere because of just the quality of players that I don't play with a full 5 stack. I play with 2 or 3 or whatever at a time. And then when we do play 5, we just somehow get matched up against like the best 5 people that we've ever played.
I don't know about that, man, because when we actually were playing as a team, we were 2-0. That's pretty good.
Yes, we were undefeated.
I thought we were 3-0.
No, we never. We were 2-0, and then we played the third game, but we didn't do it ranked.
And we lost
because we didn't have.
Did I ever tell you guys I screwed that up? That one time we were all party together, I accidentally hit cancel, and I hit find match.
I'm glad you screwed it up.
And I didn't hit find match as the team, so I'm sorry. I've been keeping that from you guys for months, but my bad.
Wow.
No,
I didn't want to admit it at the time.
I'm glad you screwed it up because we lost.
Yeah.
Man, we're never going to get all 5 of us back together again. Anthony's permanently MIA. I don't know what Pat's
No. Anthony, I went out with him to the bar on...
He's MIA from Dota.
True. Shadows of Mordor plus Destiny plus his girlfriend equals no time for an hour-long game of anything.
Yep.
I know those feels.
Son of a bitch.
Justin, shut up.
But
anyway, I was telling you a story. I almost got to 34. Had a couple shitty games. So I'm hovering around like 33.5. So
moving up in the world, man.
But I mean from a consistent 28 and then patch and then 35, and the reason is because you guys have played with me. Whenever we play captains or anything like that, you guys, I first pick Ogre every time.
Yeah, you do.
And that is, I think that change just gave me 500 MMR, just Ogre. That's it.
I can believe it.
I love playing Ogre now. I think that's one of the funnest heroes to watch. I'm like watching.
I want to try. If we play the next game we play, I want to Ogre mid like the pros.
Oh, dude, it's so no.
What they can do it.
Ugh. But they're like pros. We're no. And
I mean,
we can try it if you want to try it. I'm up for you.
I want to try it because here's the thing. If you dual lane, let's say you have a solo off and then you have the Ogre mid, and then you have a jungle, so that's 3 people that are getting solo experience from what they're doing, and then you have your P5 stacking. Then you have 4 people on the map getting solo XP. You've got your solo off getting XP. You've got the solo mid Ogre getting XP as like a kind of support transition core role kind of thing. Then you have the jungle getting his solo thing, and then you have the P5 stacking in the jungle, and then you have your 1v1 solo safe versus their solo off lane. The experience graph just transitions much quicker for you than it does for the other team. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't I link you that analysis of Ogre in any other lane but support? Didn't I link you guys that?
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
So
I read it. It was a pain in the ass.
It is a pain in the ass, but
Mm.
I thought it was.
No, that was about Ogre and Sven. I read the
That's the
TLDR.
Yeah, but did you read the Ogre part?
No, I read the TLDR. That's all.
So the Ogre part is Ogre is scary right now because of his ability to roam. Like if you
True.
put him in the mid lane, it removes the mid's missing. That's an obvious thing, but for a
He's
support,
so slow. He's slow.
well. Yeah,
Gotta buy boots off the bat.
I was gonna say, right. You do
Just
that.
random him. If you random him, you're good.
Okay,
Roll the dice.
done.
If you random, and then we get an Ogre, then we'll put an Ogre mid. Sure.
Whenever I random, I buy boots right off the start. I'm sorry to detract, but anyway, as you were saying.
But it removes Ogre's scariness when he's locked into a lane.
I just want to say real quick, just completely off topic. So I have two friends here, and they went to a breast cancer awareness sex toy party, and I'm trying to cast, and I've got this pink bag of
Good.
I don't even know what's in it. I don't
You
even
know what's in it. Oh.
I don't even want to think about what's in it.
Friends.
It's anyway, but I'm sorry. I looked over and I saw that, and I had to say something. But continue. So Dota, right?
Yeah, Dota. So today they pushed out Valve pushed out a little, I guess, the Halloween update. It's got some interesting changes to drops. So no longer will drops be completely random. From what I understand here, it looks like they've changed it so that they are time based now. So I don't know. I don't
Right
think
now for
anyone
drops,
knows. Yeah.
as you leveled up, when you hit a level, you got a drop automatically.
Well,
But so that was already there. It was already kind of a time thing. But what I think they changed is that it's no longer a randomized thing. Like you played a game and you just randomly got something.
Yep.
Now it's like as you progress, on top of when you hit a level, because there's people that I don't even know what level I am. Once you play for a certain amount of time, I'm pulling it up now. I'm level 193. So I'm guessing they added an additional thing on there, like maybe every 4 games or something like that.
Yeah. So
I don't know. But they changed it. They changed it, and we'll find out.
Item drops are now entirely time based. So that could mean like every 5 games you get an item. It could mean I don't know, every
hour played.
Every hour played, right?
And I'm sure somebody already knows this.
Well, what I find interesting is they said one of the reasons they do it is this is what really affects me is they were tired of the market just getting flooded with absolute just junk items. Because you could buy any common for essentially like 1 or 2 cents. So I'm wondering if that's going to really affect the economy or not.
Clear the market, and
Clear the market.
No, I like that they are releasing a lot of these new things for higher prices, like the Arcana coming out for $35, because essentially it's broadening the economic spectrum on the market, which is nice.
Yeah, there's still the $400 items floating around out there, so I'd say it's a pretty broad spectrum. Speaking of which, I'm gonna see if I can find any of those.
So the other things they did was, I always thought that like Arcanas were available in the little after game drop. I think like the highest thing I've ever got was like a legendary courier, but apparently Arcanas now are available, and they've removed battle boosters, which they actually removed them in September, but they're now completely removed from the game.
That's good, because when the TI4 compendium was out,
Yep.
and I spent like a couple $100 or whatever it was on the points,
Yep.
compendium points, and I was like, I don't know what level. I think I was like a level 130 something, and I was getting a 500%, a 400 or 500% battle booster, and then on top of that, I had another one and they combined, and I think I gained like 40 levels. Like it was like
It was
two.
something ridiculous during that.
It was
event.
stupid.
I liked
But-
it because you have that one chest that you can only unlock every 5
Yeah.
levels. So I unlocked that probably 5 times throughout TI4.
But really, what does the level even really say about you?
Nothing.
It's just
man.
how little of a life you have.
It says you play a lot of time.
Yeah.
Also,
A lot of
what
battles.
is what like I'm recruitment level 7, and I don't even know what that means.
It just means you recruited people. If you recruit somebody when you play with them, you guys level up faster or some crap like that.
Up to a certain point, I think it was like level 30 or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
But,
Okay.
So if you guys have do you have any battle boosters in your inventory? Because at this point, it's saying that you're getting a new, basically a free treasure of the rotted gallows, the new. Treasure
Oh,
chest
cool.
For free.
You want to know what item I thought they got rid of, but I actually just got a drop of recently? Do you remember the recipes?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of those in ages,
haven't.
but
Great.
I got a
Because
common.
they were so stupid. I
They were
hated
stupid.
those
You
things.
can't even sell them on the market.
I thought they were really cool.
I mean, it depends on what you get. Like, there are some where if you give like 4 rares, you'll
Yeah.
get 1 rare.
Yeah.
That's stupid. If you give like 4 rares, you should get
A
the
mythical.
mythical or
I
something.
liked those.
Or you can just play the market, sell your shit, get enough money to buy a mythical, and save yourself some.
Whatever.
I
Ain't
don't know.
nobody got time for that. And if you got time for that, you'll never have a girlfriend.
I'm living proof that you wrong, brah.
Ooh. I'm done. Anyway, so Treasure of the Rotted Gallows. This is.
Oh god, I just
These-
bought everything.
These things are sick. These are probably some of my favorite items.
Trent finally has an item.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't. He looks like he looks like a Nature's Prophet's Fungal Lord's best
For a
friend.
second, I thought you were talking about the other treant,
What other tree? Oh,
other
The Treant.
Nature's Prophet,
Yeah.
oh no.
and I was like, that's a joke. That's a bad joke.
Yeah.
We
These
need
are
that.
these are some of my favorite sets ever.
Yeah, I'm trying to pan over to him now on my
Good.
55th page. No, I'm sorry.
I usually rock the
Second
Fierce Fence
I have
set.
22 pages, and
Oh my
I'm telling you, I've spent a lot of money, and I don't know how you have 55
I
pages.
have 5 pages,
That's
I think, total.
And they're all sniper items.
5 total pages.
They're all
They
items
all-
for sniper.
They are. Sniper and DK. They're the only 2 items
There you go.
Oh,
that I
shit.
personally bought was Sniper and DK. But I always, when I play Sven, I put that free to play Sven set from Fear.
That big ass sword is so
That big-ass
stupid.
sword.
It's
Do you
so
see-
stupid.
Do you see this fucking axe looking fucking thing that he's rocking?
No.
in this? Oh my god, I want it.
Yeah.
I love that. I love is this Clockwork? That's a Clockwork, right? His set looks badass.
The
I
new-
haven't logged on for a couple days. I'm on a 2-week vacation. I just got home on Tuesday from upstate New York.
The
Man, when
So-
you're on vacation, that's when you get online.
The Drow
You,
is
you know, I
sick.
got home and I just cleaned my entire house first
That's-
before I did anything.
That's retarded, man.
Sick. The Drow is sick.
I want to see the clockwork because you guys know I play a ridiculous clockwork.
All right. Well, while we're on this subject, before I forget, when I saw that this chest came out, for any of you who've actually listened to us before, you know that I don't actually buy the chests. I hop on the Steam market and end up buying the sets for like under $1, saving a good bit of money. So I got on and I'm looking around on the market trying to find the items, and there's nothing to be found. Whenever I put the name in, I'm just getting sales of the actual treasure chest, which was still like 15 cents cheaper than if you bought it on the Steam store. So I ended up just buying a bunch of those, unpacked them, and when you hover over the item now, it says it's not going to be tradable and marketable until
Till
after January
February.
31st.
Yeah.
So I guess they caught on that people like me are finding a way to not give them as much money as they'd like, and they finally stifled that a little bit. So, I
But
mean, that's
what about the people that are buying these things and then selling them? How are they making money?
well,
Aren't
they're
they
not
losing
necessarily
money?
they're losing money, but like I've explained
They're
earlier,
losing less.
what a lot of people want to do is they're people like Justin who just like a couple heroes. They'll see one of their favorite heroes is in the chest, so they'll buy it hoping that that's when they unpack. They get a bunch for heroes they don't give a crap about, so they're like, instead of just holding on to these for heroes I never play, I'm just gonna go sell them. And that's where I come in, swoop up, take the savings and everything like that.
I hate you.
But what's gonna
I
suck
love you
now
'cause I want
is-
these, and I don't want the lion one. I don't want the. I might be. That's if it's Riki. I want the Riki one. It looks kind of cool. But
But the-
I want the Drow. the Sven and the Riki.
Well, I got them all, baby. But the thing that's going to suck for me now is for the rares and extremely rare drops. I can't just buy those off the market anymore. I'm going to either have to...
Yeah, that sucks because that's what I would do. I would, you would try and save money on all the little shit, but I would buy all of the, like, the 4 basic drops, and then I would go to the market and buy those too. Like, whenever there was a courier as one of the super rares, that's what I want.
Yep, so you're either going to have to wait like 3 months, or you're just going to have to hope you
buy
get
a bunch more, yeah.
Which, I mean, I understand why they do it, because, they're greedy bastards and they want to get as much money as they can, but it kind of sucks, so... I don't know.
You have to go on and buy the full item set on the marketplace?
No, you can buy it piece by piece, but none of that's available now until after the...
Right. So as of right now, if I want this drow set, I have to go on and buy the full drow set.
No, you have to buy the chest and hope you get the drow set.
Oh.
Because none of that will be available on the market until February 1st.
So how did you just buy all of them?
I just bought 8 chests and opened them all. So...
Do you guys remember when that what was it, the Immortal chests came out?
Yeah.
And
I was so pissed about that.
And nobody could get the random
And this fucking guy buys a billion fucking things, gets everything, and then gets it again because they were like, "Ooh, we fucked up. Here's
yeah.
Again.
So when the I'm pretty sure everyone remembers, but when the Immortals came out with the Warlock Golem and the hand thing and the dragon, the DK set came out, and if you bought it when, like, they released it, and the second they released it, there was a bug, and there was no possible way to get the super rares. It was impossible. There was no chance. They downloaded it with a 0.0% chance. So anyone that bought the chests and opened them before they patched it, which they patched it 5 minutes later, they patched it. So if you bought the chests and opened it up before they patched it, they downloaded the randoms to your inventory immediately, and I got them for free. So that was funny.
Fucking guy.
All right, so can we talk about these sets for a minute?
Yeah. After that, I want to go into some stats. So you guys go ahead.
One thing I want to talk about before we get to this chest is there was a Pudge set that came out recently. Have you guys seen it yet? It's called the Scavenger of the Basilisk.
Wait. Does it have a hook in it?
It's a Pudge. Yes, it has a hook in it.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
All right. Let me figure out. It was sold through a ticket. Let me see if I can figure out which ticket you had to get it through. You can also get it on the market if you want to do it that way.
I got some sets from. I got a courier from that tournament 2 weeks ago.
All right. Well, Korean Dota League Season 4. You can either get it through buying that tournament bundle, or like I said, you can buy it off the market. I don't know what to make of it. Can you guys pull it up real quick?
I have it pulled.
Yeah.
It looks like a dirty Pudge superhero. He's got like spiked armor on, but he's got this like retarded looking mask that just kind of like covers
What is it?
up the
Pudge
ear.
Korean what?
Look up Scavenger of the Basilisk.
It's
just Google it. That's what I just did.
It's just the most random Pudge set ever. Like the other ones
makes him look like a dragon. Like he's
the other sets make sense. They're butcher related or just some kind of psychopath thing. But this is
I'll tell you why I like this set.
Because it's different.
No. Yes. Okay. No. I'll tell you why I like this because the little front piece on him, the little girdle,
the spine of the basilisk.
All right, the girdle that he has is cool. It's his little front apron. That's an apron.
I know, but it looks like, I think what's killing it for me are the pants that he's wearing. They don't go with it at all. He's still wearing.
No, it is an Asian interpretation of a butcher.
These Asians. But yeah, I mean, he's just it's green and red, like dragon armor.
Okay,
I can't describe it
I
any
love
other
it.
way.
I think it's amazing, and
You're just loving it to be the devil's advocate here.
This is disgusting.
No, Justin, you haven't seen me play Pudge. The last Pudge game I played, it was either Joey. I think Joey was. I talked to him right after I played it, and I talked about it on like 2 casts ago. I went Boots, Bottle, and then Blink Dagger because I got like 3 early kills. So I got a Blink Dagger really quick, and then I went Force Staff right after the Blink Dagger, and I was forcing people into my hook. I was Blink Force Staffing myself into hooking the other team, and it was phenomenal. And even the other team was like, hashtag commend Biscuit. Like they wanted to make it a Twitter handle.
See, what I like is how all these stories of your greatness happen whenever we don't play with you.
That's
my
because
favorite part.
That's because Joey, when I play with you, you're fucking 3,800, and we get matched with 4,200s because of the whatever,
Dude, that's been pissing me off. Yeah, I'm starting to get a above 4K
and
opponent.
I get crushed. I just get because I mean, just going from 2,700,
I know, man. I'm just
pre-patch
screwing
test.
you,
No, going from my party's 27, my solo's 33, and playing on the two different planes is just so. I mean, imagine going from playing at a 3,400, and then I jump up to you to try and play with you at a 4,200. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I'm just screwing with you anyway.
You can't blink four staff hook somebody at 4,400 unless you're fucking Dendy. All right, so what other sets you got?
We got another one that's from the Dota Cinemas XMG Captain's Draft 2.0.
Yes.
It's a set for Lich. I really don't know what to make of it. He's got like a troll face, like he's got like a big underbite with some teeth sticking out. He's got some I don't know, runic looking armor on. It's weird. Like it doesn't look like Lich. Like, are you guys taking a look at his face right now?
No, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
Take a look at his face.
Okay.
He looks like a troll. It's Frozen Emperor set for Lich.
Okay.
It's just I don't know what to make of it. It's just a very strange looking set. Like I said, he's got some kind of like old Chinese looking battle armor on.
I saved an old.
I don't like his face.
Yeah, he's got a troll looking face. He's not a troll. He's a wizard.
Do you ever go on
wizard.
Imager or Imgur, whatever you like to call it?
I get the links. I get the links on Facebook every now and then. The one you sent me today, Justin.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, they put something up about Dota, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Dota's on Imager." And I saved an old one about Lich, and I'm gonna try and pull it up here. It was really funny. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, there's another set that came out. It's set
Did you see the
for
saber, the Sapphire Saber though?
Yeah, I saw that one. It's
Marana?
pretty cool.
I
It's
like that.
I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like a Pokemon that she's riding.
I like that a lot.
So if you want to have a Pokemon for Marana,
You get
for the Sapphire
emoticons?
Saber.
Joey, don't say Pokemon like you weren't a fucking card master.
He was.
I never collected all 150.
You're a fuck.
But the set that I'm sure Justin's going to pee himself over real quick is Balance of the Blade Keeper. Again, this is one of the Dota Cinema sets. It's for Juggernauts.
Yeah.
Justin, why don't you talk about this one?
This thing looks badass. So like, Jugger has like some of the coolest items in the game because he was like one of the first ones where they like updated the way his Blade Fury looked, shit like that. Now it's the same sort of thing. It's got different particles for his I spin I win. Shit like
Okay,
that.
no. Let me tell. I don't think we've ever talked about that in all of our casts about the I spin I win. So, playing East Coast US, you always get like Peruvians and I don't know, whatever else we get, crazy people that don't speak English. And this one guy was trying really, really hard to speak English, and he was playing Juggernaut for us, and so he was actually playing really well, at the beginning of the game. But then I guess somehow he got ganked, and he was doing his Q. And when you're Qing, you're magic immune, but you can get right click. You can just right click him and kill him. So he dies, and he types in all chat. How I die, I spin. Like, I guess he thought he was completely immune to everything. So he literally typed, "How I die, I spin." And now how I die, I spin. So now whenever we play Juggernaut, we're like, "How I die, I spin." And then he kept saying something like, he kept saying "win one," WINWON. He was like, "How I spin, or how I die, I spin. I win one." And we were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I wish I'd been there for that.
It
match.
was so funny.
Man.
Anthony was there, and Anthony just had a ball on that.
So yeah, his Q is different. They've got this little Healy totem looking guy. The animation when he crits it's got like this blood splatter that comes out, and then his ult looks pretty badass as well. It's got like this red shinobi effect between when he bounces between guys. It looks.
I gotta look that up because I haven't seen the effects yet because I haven't played them. But
dude, it's really cool. I
Checking it
always
out.
enjoy Jugger sets. I think that's one of. I think
All right.
Ryan, you gave me a while ago, like
The sword.
the sword.
Yeah.
And it has a kinetic gem in it, and it changed his a bunch of his shit, and it's the same thing
Yeah.
here. It's fucking awesome.
yeah, I'm watching it on YouTube now. It's
So-
got a sandstorm playing in the background.
So I used to hate. Okay, I have predispositions towards most of the heroes, and whenever we play, I usually captain for us. And I used to hate picking him as a carry because I just didn't trust his ability to carry late game. But once I got to a certain MMR, I'm like, this guy, get him an early Ags, get him a Battle Fury, and that all. I mean, he can wreck 2 or 3 people if. It's kind of like a void. Like he can be so OP if you just hit that ult at the right time. That's what it is. And now, if the other team's heavy magic, he's a really formidable pick.
Do people still play him in the off lane?
No.
So that's where I always like to play him at.
No, he's safe lane. He is only safe lane carry. Because I mean, if you're trying to play him off lane and you're playing against a tri lane, I mean, most people won't pick a tri lane without disable. So I mean, if they get that first disable off on you, they can chain the disables and he's dead. Now, if they can't perfectly chain the disables, and he can get the Q off and get out of there, but then there's still a chance of you getting right clicked down by whatever their safe lane. Usually the safe lane's a right click anyway. The safe lane P1. So
all right, fair enough.
He's not a good offlane. I mean, I would like to see him mid because
Well, does he have really any last hit capability in a 1v1 mid? I mean,
I guess he's easily harassed. He's probably easily harassed out of lane by typical mids. But
yeah,
the only reason I say that is because I just like to see atypical mids because it's just fun for me to watch, like how they.
Oh yeah.
Like I would love to see RTZ play a Juggernaut mid and see if he could do it. Like if he could not get her. Like Juggernaut is so mana dependent, and I love to pick a Juggernaut with a Coddle. I love to pick a Sven with a Coddle because that, infinite stun, the infinite storm. What is it called? Storm something. The infinite Stormhammer from a Sven is just, once you get like 2 and 3 levels in it, the damage from that alone, the AoE damage is just insane. So I love to see a Coddle with him, but because Juggernaut's moves, sometimes he needs the supports on his team to get mana boots because he can't Q and then ult in the same run because he doesn't have enough mana yet. But if he went mid and went bottle, what's to stop him from queuing over and over again?
True.
I don't know, man.
So I think we skipped over a really important part of the. I was just reading the notes over again. A really important part about the drop system. It's entire sets. It's not just individual items. The drop list now includes full sets, treasures, bundles, and arcanas. So it's gonna be like, it just won't be like a common item you get. You'll get a fucking full set. That just blows my mind on that.
Well, that seems to be the direction they're moving in to begin with, just because it used to be with chests, when you would open it up, it'd just be a single item in there. Now, unless they're doing like an immortal thing or just some kind of other, like, because they've had like $1 chests recently. But yeah, now almost every chest just has entire sets in it, which I feel like that's pretty cool. It motivates people to actually buy it because now you're not paying $250 for one item.
Yep.
You're paying $250 for an entire outfit.
And then, the 250 plus, like, all of the different loading screens, the ability icons, shit like that. I think that's a lot better. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I think it's a good decision.
Yeah, I heard everything you guys just said.
Cool.
I'm sorry, my little brother's leaving for the evening, so I had to say bye.
Yeah.
Are there any more? So I know we went on several tangents, and I'm sorry if I didn't respond to anything you just said, but did we finish talking about all the sets that just came out?
We kind of breezed through them. I don't know. I think the one that I'm most excited about, as I say in every cast, I just get excited when a hero finally starts getting some love, and they have they have the first set for Treant Protector, and he's just the Mushroom King right now.
I gotta
got all
Google it.
sorts of light blues and purples and just weird stuff. He's got like this big ass horn popping out, a big old.
The big ass horn belongs.
Oh,
to Riki.
wow.
The Riki's fucking awesome.
I don't
That's-
know. Well, I mean,
No. I'm looking at the Treant Protector right now. That is so cool.
I can't wait to see that thumping around in game. But I mean, you put him next to a Fungal Lord, Nature's Prophet, and that's father and son right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I want to talk about Treant Protector for just a second. I know everyone looks at the sets, not the sets, the guides that people make for these people.
Yeah.
And there's one set for Treant Protector that is called Gather Under My Shade or something like that, and it is such a good guide for Tree Protector. And basically, what it does is if you play him off lane and you expect him to get a little bit of farm because he can go invis and he can get good experience and he can pop out, and he's not very gankable because he can go invis unless they grab sentries or what have you. But basically, what it does is it depends on him getting experience and farm off lane, and then he starts buying all these aura items. I mean, he'll get the mech, he'll get flats, he'll get the drums, he'll get whatever, like all these aura items.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he's such a good support because he has the heal, and he has which provides all that armor. He can send his teammates invisible. He's such a good support. And then once you add all these layers of auras on top of him, he's already so tanky. You get the armor from the mech, you get all this stuff just piled on top of him, and he just turns into this walking, just beneficial support to whoever he's around. And it's so fun to play that role as him because you feel like such a powerful hero. It's kind of like playing an a more buffed Elder Titan, but without all the stompy shit.
There you go.
Cool. I have to check it out. Treant's one of the heroes I've never played.
I love playing him.
He's a great hero. The most satisfying games are where you can keep every tower up.
Oh yeah. Especially now where you can glyph whenever you want. You don't want to save it. Like that's fun too.
Yeah.
So now he's probably a lot more viable now. And then his ult actually interrupts what is it called? Channels. So
yep.
If you're maybe Blink's an even viable method on him to stop like the Witch Doctors and the CMs. And CM's actually not even picked that much anymore.
No,
CM is not picked.
Nope.
She's out of the meta. She was in the meta pre-TI4 and she's gone now.
She's gone.
Bye.
Good riddance.
Falling off.
No one picks her.
By an ogre, which I think is better.
It's all about the
ogre.
ogre. It's all about the Witch Doctor. It's all about you know what? People aren't picking the hugely mana dependent heroes right now. They're not. No.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see her picked very often. And then DK is not picked very often, which I don't know. I don't know why she's not picked very often anymore. I don't have an opinion.
You just don't know what to think anymore.
I don't. I think too much. That's why I don't know.
6K and bring it back. That's what I say.
Working on it. I'll be right there.
6K, bring it back.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, the only other set I particularly want to talk about, you guys can bring up others that you like, but my other favorite one has to be the Lion set that came out. Oh, it's too cool. He's got these like two little demon wings, and he's got like this the bottom jaw of like some kind of demon or dragon or something around his neck. I think it's pretty cool looking, man. That's a tight. All right, well, what do you like then? What's your set?
I like the Drow set. I think the Drow set looks badass.
It's just another Drow set.
What do you mean it's just another Drow set?
She don't look like anything
the Riki
fancy.
set looks so like. So this is what I always like. I like the Riki sets that bring him back to like this like shadow hunter, where he just like he has like the thief mask on and.
Okay.
Especially like the fucking horns. The horns just make
no.
him look
The
badass.
thing that's cool about it is how his tail is holding like little smoke canister, waving around waving that around everywhere. I like that because that adds into the character.
The Clockwork set looks badass.
Yeah, I like it.
I have those immortal cogs. Those really cool looking cogs.
No, the immortal item you want for him is the machine head. I've been scouring.
I think I have that. You don't, like the mask.
You don't have machine head.
The mask?
Machine head if you have it, it's gonna be worth like $400.
Hold on, let me see.
I'm telling you don't.
Just type in machine. No, I don't have it.
How quickly that was shot down.
Okay, no, I have the telebolt projector. Cogs.
The
scrap, and I have the scrapper's helm, and the mortar forge set. I also have the Artisan of Havoc helmet. I have the Artisan of Havoc set, actually, sorry. So a couple mythicals.
If you had the machine head, I'd be all over you.
Okay, well, I'd make you suck my dick for it.
Let's go with me.
All right, so I do want to talk about something really quick. Justin, you're gonna enjoy this.
Right.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in 9th place for all-time heroes. I mean, for most played all-time heroes, we have Phantom Assassin.
Mm-hmm.
All time.
Mm-hmm.
For patch 6.82, Phantom Assassin moves to 6th place. For patch 6.82b, Phantom Assassin moves to 3rd place.
Yeah.
For patch 6.82c, Phantom Assassin moves to 2nd place.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously there's a pattern here. PA is really, really moving up. And you want to know why? Because PA is unstoppable late game.
I still see PA as the ultimate noob hero.
I wouldn't say she's unstoppable.
Okay, let's go to win rates. You are correct because she's pretty far down. I'm talking 5, 10, 15, 20. She's like between 20 and 30th place in win rate at a 50.97.
Dota Buff, you can look up the win rate with an item, right?
Yeah.
I wish you could look up a win rate with PA when she gets Battle Fury under 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I would say she's unstoppable.
My point is, people are playing her more and more and more, especially with these patches and with stuff going really late. And most played, of course, Pudge will always top, except for when techies knock them off for a little bit. But I mean, PA hasn't been in the top 3 for forever. But now that these patches come out and PA is in the top. But another thing you'll like, Justin, Sniper is 3rd place at 6.82c, which I know just came out recently. But if we move to this month, so we've got Pudge. This month is Pudge, PA, Sniper, Void. Yep. And I don't know why Void has moved to this always picker ban.
So it's from watching the programs, it's the Void's always been there, but it's just because it's these ults that they're combining now with the Chronosphere. That sure they've upped the cooldown, but it doesn't really matter when they're using it specifically to gank. They're not really using it in team fight like scenarios. They're using it as just ganking, and then they're getting him kills and getting him ahead, and then he usually what's end up happening is like EG plays him like off lane even sometimes, where they don't even get like they'll pick a harder carry. Like Arteezy will be the number 1 position,
and they just want the 6.
Yes, and they use the Chrono to gank and
6 mid, 6 off. That's it.
Yep. And then the other thing about PA and Sniper that I'm seeing, so when we went over that 2-hour-long cast, and we talked a lot about Sniper because Sniper's still one of my favorite heroes, but I was all up in arms about removing the mini stun. And how it's now a slow and blah blah blah.
Oh, it's so annoying now.
It's bad. It's worse. It's worse.
It's worse.
Because the mini stun, you could still run away.
Yep.
Like you would get mini stunned, and
now
then
it's what it is.
It's the Q.
It's the attack slow. That was the thing. So before, like, if they had a melee heavy team, you either had to get blink and be proactive and watch them coming in, and then you blinked away, or you got Shadow Blade. But now you can, start to still build your Shadow Blade, but you can build it later. Because if you get a couple lucky headshots where you start slowing them down, they're hitting you slower and they're moving slower. So you can start kiting them away. And that gives you time to call out to your team, hey, I need to stun.
No, I can't stand it. I cannot stand it anymore. There's the snipers going the Q build now.
I mean, that's always been popular, but I think it's this big change now towards the attack speed and attack or the slow that I was up in arms saying, oh my god, they removed the mini stun. Oh my god, Sniper's gone now. You removed my favorite hero. No one will ever pick me Sniper. And now, they pick me Sniper, and it's almost a guaranteed win now. Because once
no. I mean, he's third most picked, and I mean, I don't even see him on in the top wins.
I'm saying with me.
With you, yeah, maybe in our MMR, but I mean, I'm still scrolling looking for him on the win rate. Still scrolling.
Yeah, you won't see him.
I mean, he's easy to pick.
Easy to be, yes. And if you like the thing is, if you pick him early, he's so easy to be ganked. And
he's easy to counter.
Yeah.
He's not even on the top win rate.
He won't be.
Damn.
So
he's not even on the list of the top 25.
People will pick him mid, like first pick, and then someone will go like Pudge, or even like the rise of Ogre Magi this patch wrecks Sniper. You just get a smoke, you get the stun, and Sniper's dead. As soon as Sniper gets stunned, he's dead. It's that simple. So that's why you're not gonna see him. That's why when we're playing together and you pick me a Sniper, like, hey, there better not be any easy ganks on the board.
49.84, still not that bad.
Yeah, I mean it's barely below half.
So, not terrible.
Hey man.
So, but I mean, we still have Omni topping the.
Man,
I'm sorry.
Fuck Omni.
1 second.
Fuck Omni.
Yeah, he's still at 61.14, topping the win rate percentage, followed by Necro. And then Spectre's in third, like we talked about, because of the patches coming out with the late game winning and Spectre being just such a tough person to deal with late game because the ulti into the, as soon as he ultis, your supports are dead. I mean, if he's got the Radiance, he's got the, what is that called? The Blade.
Diffusal Blade?
Radiance, Diffusal Blade, plus 1 damage item, like whatever he decides he wants to get. And he, your CM's dead in no time, or whatever your support is, which is why Ogre is a popular guy, because it's good to get supports with some high armor. Yeah. So Spectre's win rate is behind the 2 healers there, Omni Knight and Necro, followed by Abaddon. Abaddon at 56.86, another healing kind of guy, which is interesting because I like that Necro is second and Abaddon is fourth, because they're kind of a role. They can be played in a carry role. They can be played in not a hard carry P1.
So Necro is on the rise right now in the pro scene, and it's because of the way they changed his ult from the static like 30 seconds or whatever to the percentage base now. So now the ult is relevant through the entire. Well, we lost Ryan. There we go. The ult's relevant through the entire game, especially at the end game when you can take someone out of the fight with the Ags permanently. There's no buyback. So when you're pushing up to tier 3 and into tier 4, you just get that ult kill and that's it. That's almost game. So that's why he's on the rise. And then the Omni is still just. So I think the what makes Omni so powerful right now is the ult, and it's because everyone's starting to realize that these games are going longer, so they're picking these harder carries. And
they're picking the harder supports.
Omni completely nullifies these right-click carries.
So even though his ult was significantly nerfed, we're not seeing a decrease in him?
Nothing. It's an increase right now.
Yeah, no, it's because of the games going late. Yep. What's happening is you're seeing the Omni Knight pretty irrelevant early game. Omni Knight is a late game support. That's what he is. Omni Knight early game is not very good. Hold on, I got a message. You lost. Is my video back up or no?
No.
It's up for me. I'm not sure why you lost it, but anyway, so the Omni Knight, the reason he's a very late support is because when he gets the refresher coming up and he gets the Ags, you gotta stop messaging me while I'm trying to talk. I've been drinking. All right. Anyway, so when he gets the Ags, it saves your buildings, which the rat right now is so fucking real. The rat, I played against a drow and they couldn't team fight us, but the drow was just like, he would come up, they would push high ground, and the drow would just 4-hit the towers and they would run away. And maybe he'd take it to halfway, and then they'd come back and do it again, and then just kill the towers, which meant we had to, jump out of our base to try and fight them, and we didn't want to do that. So the rat is so real right now, but the Omni ult coming up, saving your racks or saving whatever, and then with the refresher, if you actually do initiate and you go to fight, and you are completely immune to physical damage for however many seconds it is. I think it's 6 seconds for the ult, and then I'll have to pull it up now. 6 seconds, right?
Let's find out.
I think it's something like that.
Pulling it up right now.
I'm gonna beat you.
No, I don't think you are.
It's 8 seconds max, 10 with Ags.
10 with Ags, 20 seconds, where you're completely invulnerable to physical damage. Which is that's everything, So with the Omni Knight having the ability to go late, because the other team's like, oh, we've got Spectre, just farm late, Let's get late, hold them off. Meanwhile, your Omni Knight is getting gold over time and second gold from towers and gold from assists and stuff like that, and then boom, he's got Ags, and then you can't push uphill, and then your game goes 20 minutes later, and boom, Omni Knight's got refresher because you guys went 20 minutes later, and then there's nothing. I mean, you go and ulti on your Spectre, who's all physical damage except burn or whatever, and then you got the Omni Knight ulti, which lasts you through the Spectre, which is why the Omni Knight win rate is higher than the Spectre because he's a counter pick for that. So
I'm telling you, as a person who enjoys the right-click heroes, anytime I see a fucking Omni now, I'm just like, this game's fucking dumb. Because it's so fucking strong right now. He just, at all phases of the game, it's so anti-team fight for you. You just can't team fight in it.
Now, early game, it's not that bad because he's got one level in it. You know what I mean?
But at a certain point, yeah, I think what did we play where we picked we had a good lineup, but we picked against an Omni.
Yeah, that was a rough.
We had real good right click. It was like I played the Sven.
We had good late game. We had a sniper and a Sven.
Yeah. Yep.
And there was nothing we could do.
Yep.
Just nothing we could do.
Fucking Omni,
dude. So, you guys have anything? I mean, there was a couple. I mean,
I've got a couple more things. Is your stream still up? I don't see it.
No, the stream's not up, but your video's still out.
Oh, okay.
Here's a nice little loading circle.
Still
I'm not sure why. I turned it off and turned it back on.
Try it again.
I did it again.
Try plugging it in.
Try turning it off.
Oh, hey, there we go. There's that beautiful face.
Hey,
got it.
You.
So I talked about the win rate this month. Wraith King was in fifth place, and then Zeus, and then Ogre, and then Silencer. So those are all people you'd expect to see up there.
Yeah.
We talked about the most played with the Pudge, PA, Sniper, Void. Invoker's pretty far up there because people like to play with him. But we didn't talk about the best farm. I don't know if you guys are looking at the graphs I'm looking at, but if you could guess,
looking at your face, buddy.
If you could guess who the best farm is. Quickly, come on.
Nature's Prophet.
Okay, Justin, go. I would expect you to say like Alchemist.
Anti-Mage.
Wrong. Justin, you were the closest because Anti-Mage is in third spot, but Medusa's up there at number 1 this month. 47.67 last hits every 10 minutes. So that feels really good to know that the best farmer average is 47 last hits because I'm like 28 last hits.
And that's at the first 10 minutes?
No, 10 last hits per 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, because I was about to say, I feel like her farm doesn't come online till later in the game.
Yeah. So I watched a farming video teaching you how to farm, and this guy was like, average is 50 last hits per 10 minutes, but I'm looking at this graph, so I felt like a piece of shit because I'm like, I'm getting like 25 last hits every 10 minutes, so this is good to see. But Nature's Prophet's second, so Joey won, and then Anti-Mage third. So
wait, then why'd you say Justin won it first?
Because I changed the graph from patch to month.
There you go. That's what's up.
So
what did I win?
By the way, don't you guys still owe me rares for something?
No, we both paid up.
I didn't pay you.
Oh, Joey didn't pay up.
Joey didn't pay me. So
all right, you know what? I'm gonna give it to you right now, buddy.
You know what? No. You bought me Payday, so I'll take that as payment.
You're not even gonna play it.
That's cute.
I will play it.
No, you won't.
Getting a message from somebody.
It's from
it's a trade request. I'm not going to trade you while we're in the middle of a cast.
That's
Justin.
Cute.
I mean, Ryan.
You guys are real cute.
All right. Well, you know what? I think we should move away from just talking straight statistics and talk about something I've been bugging you guys for like 3 weeks.
I'm sorry. I just like to know those things.
Shut the fuck up.
I like to see how it changes over time. I like
top 10 most fun heroes.
Okay. Yeah.
This is an article I posted a while back on the Facebook page. I disagree and agree with a couple of the comments. A couple of the recommendations here. But first, real quick, I just want to run through the picks that this Malcolm Aquino.
Who the fuck is that? How's he going to tell me how much fun I'm going to have? Huh?
I mean, just listen to the fucking list. The list is pretty good.
I don't have time to explain all the details. I'd rather us talk about.
Right. Number 10.
But number 10, he says Timbersaw.
Yes.
Number 9, he says Ogre Magi.
Yes.
Number 8, he's going with Huskar.
No.
Number 7, we got Invoker.
Stop.
Or we pause,
Huskar?
or we'll come back to it. We'll come back to
No,
it.
let's stop now.
All right, we'll go back to
Huskar,
Huskar.
no.
Okay, have you ever played Huskar with an Aghanim Scepter?
I hate playing
Yes.
him. I hate playing him because I'm
You
not
played
good.
him for the
You played
first
him
time like a
once.
week ago,
Yeah.
and that
I'm
was
not
that was a
It was
rough game for
embarrassing.
both of us.
Yeah.
Huskar with an Aghanim Scepter. It's not the most fun hero, but you can't deny that it's not enjoyable. You throw BKB up on him, you're not taking the damage, and then you're jumping every 4 seconds to a new hero.
It's just
I don't know. It's fun. But anyway, we got Nyx Assassin on the list here.
No.
We
No,
got,
I like
Can we
that.
talk about
I
Invoker?
like that.
okay, Invoker's fun if you know how to
Justin,
play.
he's
Right.
not fun for you because you're
But-
not good.
But yeah, if you're
Fucking
someone
Invoker,
like us,
dude. That is
whenever
so
I
fucking-
ran,
I
if
can't
I-
play Invoker.
yeah,
It's
if I random Invoker, I'm pissed. That the game's over for me.
Over.
Like it's just I'm done. But I mean, if you know how to,
I'm
play,
a really good invoker.
Okay.
all right.
No, you guys don't even see me play him. I'm a really good
I've
invoker.
never seen
Okay,
you Invoker.
okay.
I'll
right.
believe you once if we play a game. And
Let's
you Invoker.
let's play it. I will let's do a
Right.
bot game and I'll play against you mid.
Oh.
1v1.
Oh, you want
Oh
to do that?
no!
You want to do a 1v1?
Yeah,
Hey.
1v.
After the cast, we'll do a 1v1.
All
All right.
All right.
All right. So we got Axe on the list as well. We got Brewmaster.
Bruce,
We have
So I played Brew for the first time, like after what was it? TI?
I don't know, man.
When did we last talk? Oh no, it was the changes. It was right before these changes, and I said because I can't remember what was going on. It was some tournament was happening where Brew was picked and Brew just dominated it, and I was like, oh wow, Brew looks really fun to play, and so I played. That is a really fucking fun hero. I
Yeah.
like the crit chance thing. I just like all of his like little mechanics.
I ban him.
Well, because he's fucking strong as shit right now. But
Absolutely.
and then the ult when you get Ags, it's like there's a skill cap to it that you have to learn. So the
No,
the
it's
hero
not. You know, you
always-
ult, you tab, you stun, you surround, you whirlwind somebody and you kill them.
right, but it's still fun.
I'm sorry, you only can handle 2 buttons when you play.
God damn it!
So
No, I can only handle one, and that's the right click on my mouse.
Jesus. All right.
Anyway.
Anyway, to end the list, we have Enigma and Bristleback. The one hero
Joey.
that what's up?
you've seen me play Enigma.
Yeah,
I don't think Enigma's fun.
No,
if
no,
we're
no.
if we're talking straight fun, the one hero I am so surprised didn't make it on the list because he is hands down the most enjoyable hero to play is Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit is nowhere on this list. He is the most when you get him going, he is the most obnoxious, entertaining hero to play at.
That Zippy Panda bullshit, homie. That's
Zappy Panda.
I
Like,
agree.
I remember I played one game that went to like 65 minutes, 70 minutes or something like that. I was playing as Storm Spirit, and it went so long because the other team just couldn't push high ground because, I mean, they were kind of bad, so they were out of position a lot. But whenever they would start marching forward, I would just like zip out, drop one of their supports in a matter of like 3 seconds, and then zip back out.
If you get your Bloodstone up to like 30 stacks.
Mm.
What is it called? Not stacks.
stack
Charges.
charge.
30 charges. Thank you. If you get him to like 30 charges, with the Bloodstone, they can't stop you. That you can disjoint everything they do. Yeah.
But he's
I've played
infinite
50.
mana.
I've played 51 Storm Spirit games.
oh, I'm nowhere near there, but he's fun as hell. I think he should be on the top of the list. I mean, let alone he's not even
I
on
wouldn't
it.
say the top of the list.
He's
But can we
really
talk like Enigma though. Enigma.
okay. Let me tell you why Enigma's fun.
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Because
I play the shit out of Enigma. Let me pull up my win-loss with him. So here's why he's fun. He is very versatile. He's got the ultimate, which can completely change games. First of all, one good black hole from him can make or break a game. You guys have seen some bad ones from me, but overall, I've seen some pretty good ones. Because here's the thing: if they never group up, if you're playing against a team that is only grouped up for like 0.2 seconds, then landing that for even a 3-person black hole is just impossible because they're never together. So, sometimes you just have to black hole it, 1 or 2 people because you can't get 3 or more. Anyway, so he's really fun because He's got the stun, which stuns over time intermittently. He's got his Midnight Pulse, which is damage over time, area of effect, which really does a lot of damage because I think it's percentage based.
Yep.
So I mean, you'll if you're playing really high health strength heroes, it's such a good damaging thing. You can get the Ag Scepter on him, which adds the Midnight Pulse to his ulti, which already does damage. So like getting the Ag Scepter and then black holing a Pudge at like 4k health does a fuck ton of damage. But the reason I find him so fun is because it really taught me how to micro on a hero. Because I can be farming the jungle, Radiant bot jungle, while pushing the top lane at their tier 1 tower with my Eidolons. And also, jungling with him is so easy because once you learn how to jungle with Enigma, you can jungle hard camps at level 1 over, you can, it's impossible not to farm really fast with him. I mean, my farm is ridiculous with him.
Well, see, I agree with you that he's a very satisfying hero to play, but I don't consider necessarily satisfying the same thing as fun. When I think of fun, I think of very active mobile heroes, and I mean, he's active in the sense that, I mean, like you were just explaining, you have to micro and worry about the jungle and stuff, but it's just a move with the creeps. And that's
the only thing I could think of that would be fun is landing those black holes. And the cooldown is so large that I just don't feel like if we replace the axe with the Enigma, like getting a dunk, that's fun.
Yeah.
Like repeated dunks. And if you chain a dunk, that's fun. That's a fun mechanic.
But yeah, I mean, again, I think the black hole is satisfying, but it's not fun. I don't get giddy when I jump in and land. I feel like, damn, I did well. But when I'm playing as Storm Spirit bouncing around, I have fun doing that. Yeah. Same goes for like Timbersaw, cutting through trees for ganks and doing the timber chain and everything like that. I basically, I guess for me, what I gauge as fun is very active, very mobile heroes. I would never consider a carry fun. I mean, I enjoy playing
the fact that you guys don't think Enigma is mobile just proves me that you don't really know how to play him. So that's why you don't think it's fun.
We're not saying we're saying he's just not fun because it's just not. You're not like active. You're dropping a 2-minute cooldown. That's one of your spells. That's your main thing that makes it fun is dropping and landing.
Okay, here's why he made the list, and I'll make it short. Number 1, split push. He can split push. He can jungle farm. He can support. He can gank. That hero can do absolutely anything, and his cap is very, very high. He can go very late with a refresher, with an Ags, with a sheep stick. He can go very, very that's why he's fun. You can do so many different things with him. You can play him however you want to play him. I play most of the guides don't tell you to get Boots of Travel on him, and that's funny because I get the most farm on him by traveling to top and bot lane and pushing the lanes. Like I'll Boots of Travel to the bot lane or whatever lane. I'll pop my Eidolons, and then I'll blink into the jungle, just like a Tinker. I play him like a Tinker, and by playing him like a Tinker, I've got all your tier 1s, I've got all your tier 2s, because you guys are busy doing whatever you're doing. And then because the cooldown on the ulti is so long, yes, it's long, but you're not doing nothing when your ulti's down. You're split pushing, you're trying to set up ganks, you're trying to ward, you're trying to do whatever you're trying to do, and you're farming their off lanes, and you're pushing them back. And that's how I play the Enigma like a Tinker, and that's what makes it fun, because I suck at Tinker, but I'm great at Enigma.
All right, well, let me put it this way. He's not active because his shortest cooldown is 15 seconds. Eidolons take 35 seconds. Black Hole at its best takes 3 minutes. Tinker, you can literally spam it because of his ult. I mean, again, you have fun with him. I'm not denying that, but when I said mobile earlier, obviously he can Boots of Travel and blink, but that's what anyone can do. When I say mobile, again, my criteria for mobile are like Timbersaws and Storm Spirits, which, I mean, there's no arguing that they're the most mobile heroes because they are innately mobile.
Then by your standards, Spirit Breaker should be on there. He's pretty fun.
I think Spirit Breaker is pretty fun. Like that's what I mean. Exactly, I agree. Spirit Breaker should be on that list.
Yo, I loved him before the nerf.
Yeah.
My most
You used to play him, not like that's all you picked.
All the time.
All the time.
So my top heroes from when I first started playing, win ratio wise, I can get this graph to cooperate. I've got Drow at 29 wins, Necro at 24, Spirit Breaker at 24, Omni at 21, and Storm Spirit at 20. Those are all my wins above 20.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I have any wins above 20.
I believe it. You used to play the shit out of all of those.
yeah, I mean, because when I first joined, that's what I could relate to were those heroes, because they were like playing the Omni Knight was I healed in a lot of games I played. I was familiar with him. I felt like I knew how to do that, and that's why I played the Necro. And then playing the Drow was easy because it's just right click and don't die.
Right.
And then the Spear Breaker was fun because I would have
You
a
would
ball.
just charge. Right?
I just charged everything.
Everything. Oh, he's on the map. Oh, here comes the charge. Like Biscuit, no, do not dive tier 3s. It's only 5 minutes in.
I'm like,
no.
and then I get that one kill, and then I die behind tier 3s, and I'm like, worth it. Worth it.
Jesus.
That's a fun hero. That should be on the list.
I wish Spirit Breaker would come back. I really wish. I enjoy like.
No. He's back. He's fun now. Again, because they changed his whole cooldown now. So now the cooldown doesn't start when you charge. So if you had a short charge, let's say you charged let's say you're playing on the Dire bot lane, and you charged from the Dire bot tier 1 to the Radiant bot tier 1, you still have 30 seconds to wait before you can charge again. Now, whenever your charge stops, it's a 12-second cooldown. So you can charge shorter, you can charge long. Like before, if you were in a bot lane and you wanted to charge top, you're like, fuck it. The cooldown will be done by the time I get there. You know what I mean? Because you're like running so slow, you're crashing through the Ancients, and you fuck up, Roche. You're like, what's up, Roche? Goodbye, Roche. See you later. So you travel through the mid lane, and the team's like, you travel through the mid lane, the team's like, careful, he's coming, and then by the time you get to the top lane, your cooldown's up, and they're already back at their tier 2 waiting for you.
Yeah. Oh man.
So the last time we casted, I was in my living room, and I had a bunch of people over, and it might have been the time before that, but we were playing a game before we casted, and I got really vocal about something, and I yelled, Queen of Pain, get the cheese! Queen of Pain, get the cheese! Because we had just killed Roche for like the 3rd time, and I've got these people in my living room that have never played Dota before, and they have no fucking idea what I'm talking about or why I'm telling Queen of Pain to go get the cheese.
Gotta get that cheddar.
And it sounds, I mean, if you've never played it sounds like the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. Queen of Pain, get the cheese! Queen of Pain, get the cheese!
I'm imagining just like Mario Party with your headgear. I don't know.
So, and it was just, now whenever I go to do the cast, they're like, oh, you gotta get the cheese again? I'm like, yeah.
That's good.
Oh man. Okay, so what else we got? How we doing?
I think that's about it.
Okay.
That's it for today.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Good.
Man, I guess it feels so quick because
it feels so quick because we just had a good time talking.
we had a good time and I missed you guys.
I didn't miss you. I'm drunk. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so we are switching the cast up to this video format because of that. I think I'm still going to shoot for the cast to be up every Friday. Hopefully, in the future episodes, we'll start doing more video content out there as well on the page.
Record some matches and shit.
We're also going to try and do, as we hopefully increase viewership, we're going to start getting more involved with the viewers. We're going to try and get viewer games in. We're going to try and have some fun with some interesting drafts. Joey wants to do like an A through Z draft. We kind of
that was the game we got fucked by Omni.
We got fucked hard. But I want to try and do like a so coming from StarCraft, there's a famous personality in the scene, Day 9, and he has this every, I think it was either Wednesday or Friday. I can't remember what day it was. Regardless, he would challenge the community to do some in like ranked games or these games with his friends to do something unique. So I want to try like the 5-man all support games. I want to try one where every 8 minutes we Roche, no matter what time it is in the game, like 8 minutes.
And then if you die, you give
20,
up and go back to the game.
Yeah, right. So every 8 minutes, no matter what we are doing on the map, at 8 minutes we Roche. 8, 16, 24, 32, we Roche. So
they won't catch on.
that's that's what I want to start doing with as we move forward. So look out for those. Start following us on YouTube. I'll have the YouTube up hopefully this weekend into next week. So start following us there. Start leaving comments on the videos. Add us. I've in the layout here. I've got all of our Steam names. You can search on Steam, find us, add us. Please add us. We love playing Dota. We'd love to play with
use
you
a
guys.
third. We could use a fourth and a fifth.
We could use right. So
Who wants to join the FTD team?
please send us some messages on. Let's start playing some Dota with some viewers.
And we want if you are Peruvian, please apply. We would love to play with you.
Teach us the song of your people. Yeah, so just come hang out. Check out the YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Check out the website. Leave some comments. Send us some friend requests, and let's have some fun.
Absolutely. And thank you for listening this week. Watching this week. Good point.
Whoa.
Damn good
See our
point.
beautiful mugs.
Yep. Hopefully, also in addition to everything Justin just said, hopefully we can do some live streaming of some games and you can see us lose in person. Just kidding. And thanks for listening. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.